We all know Keith one-time Thurman, Errol the True Spence Jr., and Terrence Bud Crawford have a long history together, and all three of them were supposed to fight each other, but we only got the Errol Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford fight. And if I do recall correctly, Errol the True Spence Jr. always wanted a crack at Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman was the man at one point. But we all know Keith Thurman kind of fell off as soon as he took that loss against Manny Pacquiao. Then Errol Spence Jr. started making a big name for himself and kind of replaced Keith Thurman. So Errol Spence was always chasing Keith Thurman to make a fight, but Keith Thurman never gave him a shot. Then later on, Errol Spence says that he vowed never to fight Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman never gave him a shot. But in a recent interview, Keith one-time Thurman stated that he was actually negotiating a fight with Errol Spence Jr. and Keith Thurman stated that he actually signed his part of the contract. So Errol Spence pulled a Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence was negotiating with Keith Thurman and Terrence Bud Crawford at the same time. And as we all know, that's exactly what Terrence Crawford did to Errol Spence when they were negotiating the first time when Terrence Crawford went to go fight Avanesian. And I already know what people are going to say. They're going to say that Errol Spence dug Keith Thurman to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. But that's not a duck because all three of them are A-class level fighters. Now, if Errol Spence Jr. would have fought Keith Thurman and not Terrence Bud Crawford, that's not a duck either because you could only fight one fighter at the same time. I don't care if they're past their prime. I still want to see Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford and Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence Jr. Do you guys think Errol Spence and Keith Thurman will ever fight? Because Keith Thurman just admitted he signed the contract. Comment below and I'll write to everyone back. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Manny out. Peace.